Ellen DeGeneres, once the queen of kindness and positivity, now finds herself at the center of a storm that's flipped her legacy on its head. We all knew her as the daytime TV host preaching be kind to one another. But in 2020, shocking allegations about a toxic work environment behind the scenes of the Ellen DeGeneres Show started the unraveling. Her show, once all fun and games, began to look like a stage for drama, manipulation, and, well, a lot less kindness. How did the woman who spread love and laughs end up being Hollywood's biggest plot twist? It's a tale of ambition, betrayal, and a public reckoning that turned her from beloved to blasted. Behind the smile, Ellen's journey to fame and hypocrisy. Ellen's career, filled with notable highs and devastating lows, reflects the complexity of her persona. Rising from humble beginnings as a stand-up comic in Louisiana, Ellen eventually carved her name in television history. She reached a breakthrough moment in the 90s with her own sitcom, Ellen, which made waves for the groundbreaking moment when her character came out as gay. It was a pivotal moment in TV history, but it came at a huge personal and professional cost. Ellen, once hailed as an icon of courage, faced a backlash from viewers and sponsors who weren't ready for the portrayal of a gay woman on a mainstream network sitcom. The cancellation of Ellen in 1998 sent her into a temporary career slump. But Ellen, ever the fighter, would bounce back, leveraging her quirky, lovable personality to eventually land the iconic The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2003. However, her journey to fame was fraught with contradictions, and it was this duality that would later come to define her career, preaching kindness while practicing anything but. A hidden world of manipulation and control. As Ellen became a household name, the world only saw the positive, upbeat version of her. She was everyone's favorite talk show host, the goofy fun aunt who brought a smile to your face. But behind the cameras, Ellen's behavior was anything but kind. A deep dive into her career reveals a pattern of bullying, manipulation, and controlling behavior, not only toward her staff but also her romantic partners, celebrities, and even her audience. Ellen's relationship with her ex-partner, Anne Heche, serves as one of the most poignant examples of the darker side of her persona. Their tumultuous relationship, which lasted from 1997 to 2000, was marked by manipulation and control. Heche later spoke out about the toxic nature of their relationship, describing how Ellen isolated her from friends and became increasingly possessive. Heche struggles, including a public breakdown and subsequent hospitalization, are now seen in a new light, given what we know about Ellen's behavior behind closed doors. The interview that Anne Heche gave in 2021 about her relationship with Ellen paints a chilling picture of a woman who prioritized control over love. Heche revelations, ranging from being isolated from friends to Ellen's refusal to allow her to have a social life, painted a stark contrast to the be kind image Ellen had so carefully cultivated for decades. It's clear now that Ellen's version of kindness was conditional and often manipulative. The exploitation of vulnerability, Ellen's treatment of guests and fans. Ellen's power wasn't limited to her relationships behind the scenes. She also had a notorious reputation for mistreating her guests and even her fans. Stories about her interactions with celebrities on her talk show reveal a pattern of discomfort and embarrassment. One infamous moment occurred in 2008 when Ellen forced Mariah Carey to discuss pregnancy rumors on air, despite the fact that Carey had previously asked not to. Ellen's insensitivity was on full display as she pushed for a gotcha moment, offering Carey a glass of champagne to toast to her not being pregnant, in what many saw as an invasive and inappropriate moment. Similarly, Ellen's behavior toward Taylor Swift in 2012 showed her tendency to push boundaries. Swift, visibly uncomfortable with the game that Ellen wanted her to play, was coerced into participating despite her protests. These moments, though seemingly trivial at the time, were symptomatic of a larger issue. Ellen was willing to exploit the vulnerability of others to maintain her image as the nice and fun host. Her treatment of fans was no different. In one particular incident, Ellen invited a fan onto the stage, only to mock her when the promised reward, a tuition payment, turned out to be a computer instead. Instead of offering a sincere apology or attempt to remedy the situation, Ellen deflected by making jokes, showing her true colors as someone more concerned with the spectacle than the well-being of others. The mask cracks. Ellen's fall from grace. By 2020, after years of unchecked behavior and growing rumors about her toxic work environment, Ellen's world began to collapse. The #MeToo movement and a broader societal reckoning with workplace abuse had made it harder for powerful individuals like Ellen to hide behind their charming personas. The breaking point came when an article in BuzzFeed News exposed allegations of racism, emotional abuse, and sexual harassment by top producers of the Ellen DeGeneres Show. Staff members came forward, detailing their experiences in a toxic environment that stood in stark contrast to the friendly and fun image Ellen portrayed on television. The accusation sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, and soon, Ellen's "Be Kind" mantra began to ring hollow. Reports surfaced about her involvement, or at the very least, her indifference to the hostile culture on set. In response, Ellen fired 3 top producers, but claimed she had no knowledge of what was happening behind the scenes. However, given her track record of controlling behavior and her dominance over the production, many found it hard to believe that she was truly unaware of the turmoil unfolding on her set. The internet strikes back, social media, and the unraveling of Ellen's reputation. Ellen's downfall was not just the result of internal workplace issues, but also due to the power of social media. The same platform that helped build her fame and fortune ultimately played a crucial role in dismantling her reputation. With the rise of online activism and a more informed public, stories about Ellen's treatment of others began to spread far and wide. Social media allowed people to share their experiences, expose her hypocrisy, and hold her accountable in a way that traditional media never could. One pivotal moment came in 2020 when Ellen was caught in a lie during an interview with actress Dakota Johnson. Johnson, in a viral clip, called Ellen out for falsely claiming she wasn't invited to her birthday party, exposing the cracks in Ellen's friendly persona. This moment was the tipping point. What followed was an avalanche of stories about Ellen's mistreatment of staff, guests, and the public. The internet, eager to uncover the truth, quickly pieced together the narrative that had been hidden for years. Ellen's departure and the future of her legacy. In 2021, Ellen made the decision to enter show after nearly 2 decades. It was clear that the public's perception of her had irreparably shifted. Despite her attempts to repair her image and move forward, the damage had been done. Her departure from Hollywood and move to the UK with her wife, Portia de Rossi, seemed like an attempt to escape the fallout. In her 2024 Netflix special, For Your Approval, Ellen admitted to being kicked out of show business for her behavior, but it's hard to see her departure as anything other than a strategic retreat. She's now in a new phase of her life, away from the spotlight, but it's uncertain whether she can ever fully escape the shadow of her past. As Ellen now lives a quieter life in the UK, many wonder about the lasting impact of her career. She broke barriers, but at what cost? Her rise to fame was marked by bold moves and game-changing moments, but it also came at the expense of others' dignity and well-being. Her story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power in Hollywood and the importance of holding influential figures accountable for their actions. And there you have it, folks. Ellen's journey from Queen of Kindness to the star of her own reality show, but with a twist. If you enjoyed the drama, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild celebrity tales. Stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, be kind unless you're a celebrity. Then, well, you know what to do.